this live, whenever I hit the button for live, it said error in something live. So I don't know. So hopefully that I'm showing up. 10:01, y'all. Y'all take what resonates, okay? I have the broke bitch double deck out here. And I have straightened the cards and prayed over the cards and now I have them cut. Okay, I cut them into 5 because it's a double deck. Y'all take where it resonates. If it resonates with you, I have no idea what's underneath these cards. Okay, if it resonates with you, y'all leave something down in the comments and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Y'all just go on and hit the like and the subscribe. Stay golden, okay? I've been teaching my granddaughter how to do the thumbs up. So y'all stay golden, okay? All right, y'all. Take what resonates. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding, and protecting us as we channel these messages. Thank you, ancestors and ascended masters, for helpful messages that you give. The absolute truth. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for everything. For walking right beside me every single day. For all your sacrifices that you made for my life. I'm grateful to you. Amen. All right, y'all. Take what resonates. Don't force anything. If you got to force it, it's not in the right energy. It could be a message for you for later on. Or it could be a message to make you remember something, okay? But don't force it. And I recommend that you go back to like old videos, maybe like a year ago, and check those out. And there's a message in there for somebody. I'm being told for y'all to go back and like look over old videos. Go look at old ones. There's some kind of message in there that someone may have forgotten, okay? Alright, the first card out is the Devil card. It says vices, temptations, and manipulations. It's got people holding their cell phones. Somebody is too, like, attached to their phone or something like that, is what I'm seeing, okay? Selfies, maybe narcissist behavior, okay? Alright, the next card out is the Tower. Upheaval, destruction, and catastrophe. Someone watching from a distance. Like someone someone's in a safe space away from that destruction. You see? But watching it. Someone's watching some kind of destruction. Someone's viewing something. This has got 3 phones. They're all looking at their phones, okay? Someone is viewing something. Someone is watching something. This tower looks like a silo. A silo is where you keep like grains and wheat and corn, and that. It's like a round tube-like structure full of like rice or grains or wheat or corn or something like that. Okay, which is a harvest. Okay, September 7th was the corn moon, which means harvest is being right now is the season of harvest. Okay, so y'all understand, like right around this time of the year is the season of harvest. Then we go into Thanksgiving, where we pick all the harvest and shit. Okay, so y'all take that as it resonates. But someone's watching someone. It looks like someone's watching someone lose their harvest. Okay, let's continue. It says the 8 of Cups. Abandonment, walking away, and disappointment. This is all 3 somebody observing something. These 2 got their backs against you. Okay. It's almost as if someone didn't have a choice but to make a change. Okay, this may not be about you, collective. I'm just saying. It says, this looks like that someone's being forced to make a change. Okay? It says the 4 of Swords. Mental overload, sanctuary, and solitude. This person's an addict. Somebody's being forced to go to a rehab or something. Like being made to do it. This may not be for you, collective. It could be for somebody that's in your energy. It says the High Priestess. It says sacred knowledge, divine feminine, and unconscious mind. This is something in the sleep realm. Shining a spotlight on something in the dark. It looks as if this devil, which could be a Capricorn, or whoever's in this obsessed energy, this manipulative energy, is going to like a rehab slash mental institution. It's like someone is shining the light on something in the dark. Alright, these two are the Capians, the devil and the high priestess. So someone, okay, hold on a minute. We got a collaboration trying to show itself. Focus, efforts, common goal. Alright, let's see what this devil and this high priestess has got to say about it. Show me what the devil means. It says the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. It says intelligent, head over heart, logical, assertive, opinionated, and impulsive. So someone has a like set way of thinking, a fixed way of thinking. The devil says this person is focused on some kind of trauma that happened to them. This King of Swords. But they have a fixed way of thinking. Like they have a belief system and shit like that you can't hardly change their mind or even this person has a set way of thinking. But it's an obsession. It says this person, they're obsessed over love, over you. So they decided to get some type of healing. Bottom of the deck says Two of Swords. It says at a crossroads, avoiding the truth, tough choices. Okay, so that's going to take us into the Tower. Okay, this person has a fixed way of thinking, very stubborn, very hard-headed. Now they're standing at a crossroads because apparently they either took some action that they regret or they didn't take some action that they regret. Okay? What's this Tower? It says the Four of Coins. Materialism. This person was focused on gain. Okay? It come out of that silo. I'm telling you, this person was focused on gain, but there's something that they didn't do or they regret. Because this was a tough choice. It was like love or money. They chose money. It says the Nine of Wands. Now they're in distress. Drained. Bottom of the deck says because they're realizing something. Okay, what did they realize? It says something about leaving. Moving ahead and healing. Okay, so their choices that they made were based on, like, they had an addiction. Like, they had some kind of addiction. It was causing them to be broke. I don't understand, but they've made a decision to get help. Like, to go to a rehab or something. This person says the Five of Swords, surrendering. Cost of the battle. Tell me. So, their surrender, that's going to go into the Eight of Cups, okay? This person is manifesting some kind of new idea. With the Seven of Coins, it says hard work pays. Y'all. Everything points to this person being an undercover. Like, have y'all ever seen the movie Rush with Jason Patrick and Jennifer Jason Leigh? They were narcs, like drug narcs. And Jason Patrick was a veteran at it. He was real good at it, okay? And Jennifer Jason Leigh was a rookie. She'd never done it before, but they needed something. They needed her type for to do the thing, okay? and because Jason Patrick was a veteran at it. I mean, he was real good at it, okay? But he was also an addict, okay? He was an addict, okay? Thank you so much. Um, um, but he knew the process, okay? Um, like, okay, they went into that room with that black dude, and that black dude was like, you know, all high and shit, and she'd never done any drugs before, okay? She'd never done nothing, okay? And that black dude wanted both of them to snort some whatever the drug was on the table, okay? And Jason Patrick was like, you know, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. He's trying to like tell her she's gonna be okay. You know, because I mean he has experience with these drugs or what have you. Okay, but she did it and everything. It freaked her out, flipped her out and shit. Okay, but towards the end when they made the bust, Jason Patrick knew that he had to go into like a detox, like a detox, because he can't be high and shit during court and that kind of shit. Okay, he had to go through a detox and cleanse the system and cleanse out everything, because he's actually a high-ranking officer. Okay, but he knew, and she had to watch him go through that. Okay, she had to watch him go through it. He made her because he wanted her to see what she's in for if she stays in this career. If she's going to be an undercover or whatever, she's going to have to start doing the drugs. She's going to have to come off of them. She's got to be strong enough that she can fight against it, because it becomes an addiction or what have you. Okay, I feel like that's what's been going on here. This has been some kind of undercover that was on drugs. He was on drugs at the time. I'm telling you. But this person is about, the case is being closed. He had to make a tough decision about work or love. He had to make a tough decision. I'm telling you, standing at a crossroads. So now he's went to get some type of detox, okay? Because he's going to have to be prepared and be in his clear mind in order to make this stand, okay? Make this case against whoever it's a case against somebody, okay? And he's going to have to be clear-minded, so he had to go through some type of detox, okay? Y'all take that as it resonates. All right? What's he disappointed in? What's he walking away from? He's about to quit this job. He's had enough, I'm telling you. It says Page of Cups. It says daydreamer, leading with his heart, and sensitive. He's quitting his job. He's fell in love. Look, I'm telling you, he fell in love with you. Tell me what I need to know about him walking away from something. Page of Cups in reverse. Look at that, mirroring. Page of Cups, Page of Cups. One up, one down. That's crazy. Let me use the restroom. I'll be right back. Listen, this person feels like what he does, the work that he does is valuable, that it's very valuable, but he feels like he's getting, that it's not going anywhere, okay? Like, it's a never-ending battle to take down drug lords, okay? That's what he's feeling. And he's like, you know, he just wants some peace. I'm telling you. This in reverse says emotionally immature, childish, blocked creativity. Y'all, something is mirroring big time. How both of them going to be in this little the tiniest little stack on the table, and they both come out on top of each other, one facing up and one facing down. Someone is finding their passion. They're finding their purpose. Okay? Yes. Hey, this man, I'm gonna tell you this. That whoever this is, their family has a lot of dealings with government and law, judges, shit like that. This person was like born into being a cop. I know that sounds crazy as fuck. It's tradition. Their whole family does it. But most of them are crooked because they're in a secret society. Because the police club is a club. It's a covenant. Okay? Tell me why these two are mirroring each other. The bottom of the deck says indulgence, self-reliant. Someone is trying to be not codependent. This person is kind of codependent. Looking back at their reflection. They're looking at their reflection, looking back at them. Dreaming. So they're confused. He's confused. He don't know what to do. Tell me what them two pages are. Page of Cups in the upright, Page of Cups in reverse. Queen of Coins, Nine of Coins. Someone is... Oh! He feels like you don't need him. You're not codependent. He is. I'm telling you. He feels like you don't need him. Like you're gonna reject him. Because you're doing something independently. By yourself. He's mirroring it. You understand? He's mirroring. On the other side of the mirror is the opposite. He's mirroring something. He's feeling needy. He's feeling... I'm telling you, he's going through like some type of recovery. And it's making him feel needy. Like he needs somebody there. Okay? Good morning, Michael. He's seeing something about you being independent. Like, you may have made a statement like, fuck that fucking coward. He's watching you. He's a fan. He's like, damn, she thinks I'm a coward. I hate it. I don't know what to do. He's very confused. Okay, I'm just saying. He's like, I really love her, man. I really love her. She thinks I'm a coward because of because of the past. Da, 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 da. He's going through all these damn scenarios in his head. Meanwhile, you're being more and more and more independent. Let me move these. I bought these for baby. She likes the great ones. Okay, so tell me what, because this is what it's mirroring. He's looking on the internet or something, I'm telling you, watching you do something by your damn self, okay? The bottom of the deck says the Two of Cups. It says, this is what he's wanting. And he understands why you're not any kind of dependent on him at all. Because he's like... Okay, she don't need me. I need her. That's what he keeps saying. But there she sits, and there she sits. Okay, so we're going to go from him mirroring your success. Do you understand what that means? Like, you're independent. You're not trying to like seek out charity, I guess you would call it. I don't know how you would call it, but you're doing it on your own, okay? You're taking care of yourself, okay? And he's feeling very, what do I have to offer? Does that make sense to you? Like you're standing on your own, and you're like, okay, well I'm gonna do the damn thing, okay? This person also has, like, y'all got to keep in mind, you're very to yourself, okay? You're very much to yourself. Even if you're in a fucking crowd, you're to yourself, okay? And he is surrounded by influence. Do you understand? He's extremely, extremely surrounded by influence. You understand that? These nostalgic influences, the money part influences. Why would you want to be with collective? Collective's crazy influences. I mean, you know, just he listens to these people talk bad about you and shit, and he can't fucking hardly stand it. Like he's about to fucking explode. Y'all don't know her. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit, okay? He's mad. He's mad about it, okay? But he's surrounded by these influences. You're not. You showed him. You say no. You should have the fucking door in their face. He's not. He's very much needs to know what they think and needs to know what, you know, what he should do and needs to know, you know what I'm saying? Needs somebody else to fucking tell him. When you don't, he's kind of envious of it. Coming with a bucket of common sense. Yeah, they need to come on with a bucket of common sense. That's for damn sure. Okay, but this person is hoping. I'm telling you, they're hoping because they recovered that you're gonna be open to hearing them out. Okay? Because they recovered. They're in their right mind now. They're not on drugs. They've recovered from something. But this person has always respected you, even if it didn't feel like it to you. They always had respect for you. I keep hearing something like that they was trying to make you mad so you would not be involved. If that makes sense. But you're involved because you're the high priestess. Okay? That's your job. You understand what I'm saying to you? They was trying to shun you so you wouldn't be involved. Okay? But you're already involved because they put you there because you're the high priestess. You already know shit. Okay? That's your job. That's y'all's... Together, y'all make a one. So take that as it resonates, okay? So this envious, he's mirroring, he's looking, he's saying, okay, she don't need me. What do I have to offer to her? Like, what do I have to offer to her, okay? This one goes into the dreamlike state, mental overload. He's stressing, he's worried, but also he's trusting in God more, because who can sleep with fucking 4 swords hanging over their fucking right above their head? He's surrendering and trusting in God. He's trusting in God about this. Okay, so tell me what this 4 swords is wanting to say. 4 swords. What is it got to say? It says, the fool in reverse, recklessness, being naive, and procrastinating. This person's been mulling over what he's going to say, what he's going to do. He's letting fear get in the way. I'm telling you. This says 6 of Wands in reverse. Disgrace. It says Milo. Oh, mob mentality. Ego check. Look, that looks like it says Milo and it says mob. I told you he's surrounded. I told you this motherfucker is surrounded. He's surrounded by a bunch of people that don't want him to be with you because they know. Part of them, they don't know, but they know. Like their energy is telling them, if these two get to fucking together, we're all going down. I'm telling you, that's what they feel. Okay? But he's surrounded. He's surrounded. It's like he can't detach away from these motherfuckers. Mostly because they're his family. Look, he can't get away from it. I'm telling you, it's these people. He's known these people like his whole life. And you know what's crazy about it? They don't know he's a fucking undercover cop. They don't know. Because he left for a while or something like that. When he come back, he buddied all up with him because that's what his job is. All right, this King of Swords is surrounded by a bunch of reckless, misbehaving motherfuckers. Okay, he's surrounded by them. I'm telling you. Tell me what I need to know about that. It's like they're trying to trap him in his dreams. Okay, this one went to the floor. It's coming to your door. Temperance. He's about to expose his true self to this mob. He's about to expose his true self. I'm telling you, all of this, look, all of this is like see-through. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? He's about to expose his true self and them, apparently. It says perspective, balance, and harmony. He's getting an ego check. It says Ace of Coins. Look, how is he receiving this? It says financial opportunity, prosperity, manifesting money. How is he receiving this? Because this looks like he's taking something from a fucking... He's stealing from the rich, and he's going to give it all to you. But what he's stealing from them belongs to you. Somehow or another, it already belongs to you. Okay, I'm telling you. He's done with this group of people. And this job. How did he get his hands on this Ace of Coins? Because he's fixing to give it to this High Priestess. How did he get his hands on this Ace of Coins? It says 3 coins. Collaboration, focused efforts, and common goals. You helped him solve this case against these fucking people. I'm telling you. You collaborated with him. Bottom of the deck, look. 5-5 up there on the thing. Look, it says new beginnings and a leap of faith. You helped him. This money came through some type of recognition. Now, there might have been a reward, okay? He received it or something. He's taking this money from this mob people, from this family. He's taking it. There's nothing they can do about it. He's giving it to you for your hard work. Bringing you in a new beginning. He's about to give you a new beginning. Alright, that goes into the High Priestess, okay? What do we need to know about this High Priestess? It says the Queen of Swords in reverse. It says poor communication. Death. There's a new beginning. You haven't received no kind of communication. He hasn't told you anything. Nobody has. You're all by yourself doing something all by yourself, okay? And nobody has told you nothing, okay? Nothing. No communication whatsoever. But yet you're still able to give him the answers that he's needed to find this. Okay? And you're going to get this new beginning. And you're going to get communication. Okay? I'm telling you. Tell me what I need to know about this High Priestess. It says wishful thinking, endless possibilities, and fantasy. Dreams coming true here, y'all. You better build them right. You may want to write down things that you want to see happen. Write it down. What I need to know about the death and the new beginning here. There's some kind of new communication coming in for this High Priestess. It says the High Priest. It's the guy part. He's got to say he's got gifts like you. I love it. Bottom of the deck has the Queen in the upright. Queen of Swords in the upright. Look at that. Started with Queen of Swords in reverse. You're about to get clear communication from this high priest. It says knowledgeable sharing, beliefs, and fellowship. You're manifesting it. This says honest, prioritized, and quirky. There's going to be an end to this silence, to this no communication. There's an end coming to that. You're fixing to start getting clear communication from more than just him. Okay? Because something was being blocked off. Not only blocked off, like they were blocking off communication. Because you're high priestess. They didn't want nobody talking to you, confirming to you, or because damn near anything can trigger you to pick up on the subtleties, okay? And they know it. So some magician or something like that, magic was going on. They were blocking communication. They were trying to make you feel completely and utterly and totally alone, because they did not want any kind of confirmation that you were right. They didn't want none of that coming through, I'm telling you. But you were receiving it. You were getting it from God, because that's who you listen to. You understand? But they were trying to block anybody at all from communicating with you. You understand? And, I mean, some of the people may not even realize that they were not communicating with you. Does that make sense? Like, I know that there's somebody that in your life that you feel close to, but you probably ain't talked to them in 2 years, 3 years, something like that. But you don't realize that you're not communicating with them. Like, neither one of y'all do. Y'all just know y'all friends or what have you. Okay? But you don't realize, damn, I ain't talked to in forever. Like, damn, it's kind of weird, you know, something like that. They were blocking any kind of confirmation coming towards you. They were blocking it to make you doubt about your gifts. Okay? This King of Swords is a high priest. He's got knowledge. But to how that turned on, like it was like a light switch or something, okay? It's that he turned to God. He's been raised in a secret society. All these fucking people that surround him are all a part of it. All of them. But he knew something because, listen, all of his life he felt some type of connection to, and he thought it was the dark side, because that's what he knows, okay? Listen, I'm gonna tell you, man, fucking Illuminati, okay, the Freemasons and shit, the Skull and Bones and all them motherfuckers, they think Satan is the savior, okay? They really, truly, heartfelt believe that Satan, the morning star, is the savior, okay? That's how they were raised. That's what they know. That's all he. I mean, that's what he. That's what he knew. They truly. I watched a recording video whatever of an old Shriner from I don't remember what year or whatever. Dude was doing an interview with him. Okay. Uh, they was at some kind of church. Apparently, the Shriner Church. I don't know, but he was old Shriner. Um, the Freemason Lodge. They was at the Freemason Lodge. Okay, dude was doing an interview. So, buddy, he starts talking to him, and this dude, you would think that he was a freaking preacher at a church. You would think that this man was a preacher at a church. His appearance, his aura, the whole nine. And he had this very calming effect about him, but he was dang. It seemed naive, like he was that. He was very adamant. Lucifer is the morning star, and that everybody's been fucking brainwashed, and that this and that, the power, and this and that, the links. Then he went into the links of being in a secret society. Okay, but it was kind of contradicted itself. Okay, but to hear him, to hear what he said, it's just like them worshiping in the church of Christ. People worshiping in the church of Christ. The same. Okay, so then the dude said, okay, so why do you gotta do it in fucking secret then? If he's such the most powerful and savior, why do you have to be in secret to do it? So then the man didn't know what to say. He was like, you go away, you're just trying to start trouble. And he's pushing him away, okay? That's when the demon come in. Okay, but this man was truly heartfelt that his religion is the true religion. And they say that I want to say that this secret branch brainwashed the people into believing that Jesus was the Savior, this, that, and another, that it's truly Lucifer, and da 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 da. Okay, he was very, very. You could see that this man really believed this. Like, he truly believed it with all of his everything. Okay? King of Swords was raised in that. Always doubting it. Always going, oh no, that don't sound right. You understand? Always against it, because he has a purpose in God. God has a purpose for the King of Swords. Okay? He had to go learn. He had to be submerged in that as a baby, as a child, to learn and know. So he knows. You understand? There's no doubt that he knows what goes on behind closed doors, because he's been raised in it all his life. Okay? But there was that spark that lives within him. It said, you're not part of this. I know that. I mean, he's been battling a torn into soul for all of his life, because he knew that he was part of a higher purpose. Witnessing all of this dark activities and all that knowledge just seeping into him, and him knowing the whole time. He may not have registered it, like consciously registered, but he knew that he was not like them. Just like you knew that you were not like them. Okay? But you gotta live a life, you gotta keep going, you gotta figure it out, you gotta find out, okay? And that's what he's done. That's what he's done. Okay, this person has recovered from something. From probably trauma, okay? Drug addiction maybe, but I'm telling you that drug addiction is like controlled. Whatever that's going on with that, it's something it's controlled. This drug addict controls it. And let me tell you, not every single time that the drugs are around, you may think it, or others may think it, but like, they don't hit the pipe or do the dope or whatever it is. They don't do it. It appears that they are. All these other people are high. So they think that he's high too. Do you understand? It appears that yeah, he has drugs in his system, but he's not like going balls to the wall to get high like they are, okay? It's a controlled situation. I know it is. I can tell. I can feel it, okay? It's some kind of controlled drug abuse. I know it sounds crazy. Ace of Wands, a breakthrough. I'm telling you, it's some kind of controlled situation. It's a new direction, a breakthrough, and inspiration. We got the Page of Wands, good news, bright ideas, rushing in head first. Two of Cups, mutual respect, love, and equality. Resourcefulness, manifestation, make things happen. The Magician, and goes right back to the Eight of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. Oh, the Eight of Cups in reverse. It says stagnation, fear of moving on. Someone's afraid. That's the truth. Then it goes to the Moon. And back to the Magician. So some kind of connection here for the Wheel of Fortune and the stars. Ace of Cups. Y'all telling you, you do something in a public view somehow or another, okay? You do something that's publicly viewed, okay? The public can see you, whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Something that you do, okay? This person is like behind. That's so crazy, y'all, okay? He's behind the scenes. You're a star. You're a star, and he's like the fucking. He's like the person, the prop man. You following me? You're a superstar. You do something publicly where other people can see you, see what you're doing. I'm telling you, it's just the Knight of Wands, fearlessness, free spirit. He hides behind the veil. I'm telling you. But this person has clout. Look, it says, look, clever, chatty, and curious. Page of Swords. Somebody's holding on to the truth as tight as they can. Truth's gonna set you free. Look at this. Look, he's got the truth. He's curious. He's chatty. He's wanting to talk to you. Then he makes a wish. He makes a wish upon a star. Now I'm hearing Jiminy Cricket, y'all. Makes no difference who you are. Something your heart's desires, your dreams come true. You made Pinocchio a real boy. He's a real boy now. He's accepting his gifts. He this person look, this person all his life had these gifts, and he wouldn't fucking talk about it to nobody because one, he's got like a freaking very overbearing dad. I know that's like dad, like they're all like that. It's just fucking weird. It's just weird. The mom treats him like he's her boyfriend. It's weird. Whatever that is weird. He don't tell nobody nothing about his fucking gifts. Nothing. Like, he suppresses the shit out of it. So this person's always known. He's always had some type of knowing that something wasn't right. Something just wasn't right, okay? Even as a child. But what do? You're a kid. I mean, what? What do? He's always known something wasn't right, though, y'all. Bet he did. Let's get 5 cards out of the tarot deck, and then I'll get the letters out. You know, part of him thought that he was the only one like that. You understand? I mean, you think about it. He doesn't come in contact with people like you or like him. He's around a bunch of very greedy, very cynical, very narcissist people. And he's always known that he was not that way. Yes, the fuck I'm smoking. Yeah. Sure are. I sure am. Because that has everything to do with this reading, this fucking message that I'm giving. That you're gonna fucking immediately jump on, I'm smoking. Immediately. Y'all, yeah, I fucking smoke cigarettes and I smoke weed. What do you got to fucking say about that? Hello? Hello? Any more observations, dumbass? Fucking idiot. No, I'm not smoking. My cigarette is. I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. Anything else you got to say about it? Oh, really? Really? Well, I'm going to tell you something that ain't healthy for your dumb ass. Okay? Waking fucking up, bitch. Breathe in the air. You put ketchup on your french fries at your fast food restaurant, whore? Tell me what ain't fucking healthy. And, I have age, yeah. There's age. That don't make me old. You're not very fucking, like, keen on shit, are ya? You can leave. There's no reason whatsoever for you to be in here, so you can leave. And I don't care what you think about my age. I mean, like, God gave it to me. God gave me my age, bitch. And I'm fucking thankful. I'm still alive. Fuck you. Period. Why don't you go get your loser fucking witch ass sister? Y'all go do some fucking pills and then go get paid to get fucked by some fucking loser men. Okay? Because that's what you do best. The fuck off my channel. Get off my channel. Alright, 5 cards. 5 cards to tell me, to clarify the reading. 5 cards. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, ascended masters. Thank you, Jesus Christ. 1, 2. That one flipped in the deck. 3, 4, 5. Let me puff on my cigarette real quick. I might roll a blunt during this reading. Fuck you, bitch. Okay. The first card was this. 9 of Cups. It says, wishes coming true. Contentment. Satisfaction. Okay. The second card was this. The King of Pentacles. Third card was this 4 of Pentacles. He saved up some kind of money. Fourth card is the 3 of Swords in reverse. Some kind of transition, a recovery coming towards you. Because somebody is defending you. Clarified the reading. It clarified what those other cards said. Holding your own, standing up for yourself, maintaining control. Take what resonates. If it resonates, the bottom of the deck says the Queen of Cups. Take what resonates, y'all. You're about to receive something. I'm going to get the letters out. Take what resonates. It's confirmation. What you talking about? Old lady might fly soon. You see me shaking. You see me scared of your fucking threats. You have no power here. You're a loser. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, is that a threat? Are you threatening me? Huh? Are you threatening me, idiot? On a live fucking broadcast? Are you threatening me? Make me fly, bitch. Make me fly. I ain't scared of you. None. There's no fear whatsoever here about you. You're nothing. You threatening me? Go drink it. Go down you another pill with your beer, dumbass. Loser fucking addict. Get the fuck off my fucking channel. Threaten me to my face. Come to my face and threaten me. Make me fly, bitch. Bet you can't do that, though. Can't do that, though, can you? Chicken shit. Loser. I ain't scared of you. Come on and do it. Come on and say it to my face. You'll make me fly. Tell you what, you ain't gonna make me do nothing. They tried. They ain't make me do nothing. Little cryptid, y'all. It says the shuck. Manifestation. We got the card with all of them. It says fulfillment, observe, patience, creation, security, and communication coming in. And we got the specter moose, solitude. Someone is manifesting in solitude their fulfillment, a new creation. This person is very secure, confident in their speaking, confident in their powers, confident in who the fuck they are. Whoever this person is, could be this one. Because I don't need your stinking ass approval, motherfucker. Not at all. I have God's. I don't need your stinking approval. You understand? You will. Keep on. Keep on making threats on my life, bitch. You going to fucking prison. It says accomplishment. It says meditation and accomplishment. So you've accomplished something. You got the Midas touch. The octopus. You're out of this world. Did you know the octopus has an extra DNA strand that nothing else on this whole earth has? And they can shapeshift and they can color change. They can make themselves look like another fucking fish. That's crazy, ain't it? Octopuses are amazing. They're amazing. Okay, y'all take that as it resonates. You're manifesting something, fulfillment. You're manifesting fulfillment and happiness. Okay? Oh, I ain't gonna get my counter suspended. You will. You're gonna get yours suspended. You're gonna go to jail. I'm gonna leave your ass on there so the authorities can find you, stupid. I ain't made you no threats. You made them to me. Ain't nothing of mine gonna get suspended. Take what resonates, y'all. Now watch, y'all. Guaranteed that this motherfucker's gonna sit here when I pull the screen down to look at the letters. This motherfucker's gonna sit here and it's gonna start writing shit and fucking deleting it after they write it. Okay? They're gonna write it, post it, delete it. Write it, post it, delete it. That's what they did the last time. Y'all remember? Y'all remember the black peeled man, white peeled man, the gamer idiot? Yeah, that's who this is. That's who this is. It says mind. We got a 4. That's an L. That's an L. A 1. That's change. Look, that's Jesus' birthday. April 1st. 144. Look at that. Divided. Full mind. Somebody's getting fulfillment. It says T. Maze. What are you talking about? Corn moon? The corn moon? Amazed. Amazed at the T. The full T. It says best. WWKGH. Times and divided. 144. It's saying it's time. There's something about it's time. Okay, we got the word time out here. Time. Amazed. Full time. Something full time. Amanda. A man. It don't say Amanda. Full time and best man. Full time. Best man. Best time. Best time. It says human. Full human. What the fuck does it keep saying that for? Full human. Aliens out here too. Me alien. It said me alien. Somebody's full human? What? That's wild as shit. Something versus best week. Best week. A week. Line man must band. Something about Florida. Laugh. Fine laugh. Fine lines. Band. Meet band. Amused me. Sing. Sign or sing. Signed me. It says hammock. It says helmet. Hammock. Okay. Full band. Full band. Fuck, this they say it says nouns. Okay, this is a crooked cop. All these cops are crooked. Bald, bad nouns. Dang, that makes me think of Ricky. Left signs. Somebody left a sign. A.M. Ham. Men. Bad men. Bad men. Sham. Something about the wheel. A wheel. Will. Sam. Same. Badlands. 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 Okay, why would it say Badlands? You know what gets me about these stupid motherfuckers? You know what really gets me about these dumb motherfuckers? I'm not the one out doing all these crimes. It's not me. That was your fucking decision to be a criminal. Why are you attacking me over it? I didn't decide for you to go do these fucking crimes and be a criminal, be crooked, fucking attempt to kill people and use magic and shit on people. Why would you be fucking mad at me over it? Just saying. I'm just saying. It wasn't me. You chose that, not me. You chose that life. Why the fuck you want to attack me over it? Why you want to get mad over it when you're fucking being exposed? I didn't make you do it. Period. Answer me that, you loser. Meant something bad, okay? Shaking my head. Something about, it says, wheel. Wheel. Glad. Something about meeting you. Glad to meet. We knew. Wheel? Somebody knew about the wheel. Okay. We fussed. Bad. Somebody had a bad fuss. Something about a habit. Maybe they're fussing over drugs. Fussed habits. Man. New man. Someone went and I'm telling you, this person is off of drugs. Take me. Safe. Take me safe. Walked, talked. Walked in. Walk-ins. Someone took over something. Walk in. Led. Walk in. So somebody's led. led me, walked in, led me, some kind of deal. Deal me in. Deals me in. Talks like a few minutes. There's a conversation. Dale. Ladies walk in. A few ladies talking. This is mailed late. Mailed what late? Mailed late. Mailed late. There's nothing but one U. It says funds. Mailed funds late. It says something about a feud. Mail funds late. Best aim. What does that mean? Best aim. Funds late. Best. It says king out here. King size. King size. Flung kids in van. King size van. Flung kids in king size van. Late night. Something happened late at night. Late night fun. Late night fun. Stand. Blame. Stand blames. Night fun, we blame. Mike. Tina. Anita. Stan. Deb. Says something in bed. We stand. Late. We stand. Blame. Funneling. Someone got drunk. Funnel site. Tunnel site. Tunnel site. Sand and sun. Few stand. It says few strands. DNA. Something about DNA strands. There's something about DNA strands. Mama. DNA. Light. Flights. Sealed with a kiss. Something sealed with a kiss. Band. Okay. Band MM. Someone was banned off of a flight or something. Lights, lights. Lights was says Dean. Okay, mean lights, saw lights. It says wheel, it says tunnel. Someone was going into a tunnel. DUI. Saw lights. Something about lines. Fine lines. Fine lines. Humans. Okay, stop. Human mind. Human mind. And then it says alien. Blinding. Something about blinding lights. Someone got a DUI. Blinding lights in a tunnel. It says guilt. Blame. Guilt, blame. Lands. Bad lands. What? Bad lands with me. Bad lands with me. I don't know, something about Christmas. 'Twas night. And there's a fucking SWAT team. Somebody being watched. Tune in. TV. Glued. Tune in TV. Glued. Man with ends, a means to an end. Big ideas. This person. Okay, somebody's got big ideas, yeah. Funding new stage. Ideas. Said, this is Kevin. Kevin said. Kevin's sad. So Kevin is sad. Stag. Blues. The blues. It says lust. Tag me if Luke. Tag me if Luke finds tag me if Luke finds it's something about finding the wheel. The film. Get the film. Get the film. Get the film. Blames me. I saw nude. Them nude. I saw them nude. It says meth. We got metal. Why? Why is metal out here? Metalhead. Metalhead. There's something about a helmet. A helmet. So somebody was on a motorcycle. Possibly. Look here. Hey, look. Look. Fuck you. Might roll me a fucking blunt. Might roll me a blunt. This fucking shit down here says motherfucking twin flames. Makes me want to throw up. I'm just saying. Shit makes me want to fucking puke. Twin flames. There it is, twin flames. Something is a safe round, safe. No, there's no R. It says Georgia. Twin flames made guts. Blunt. Okay, I'll make a blunt. Do I need to roll a blunt? Is that what you're telling me? It says something about wages. Wages. Walks in. Twin flame walks in. That's what it says. Made us twin flames. Gus went same. What? Okay, I didn't know where it just says bald. Something about the ball. Ball in. It says fame. Somebody's gonna be famous. There's devil. Must something the devil must win. Must win. Balance. There's no C. Must win balance. Evil. Bald. Eagle is out here too. It says single female. Well, almost all the way. Single female. Stands out. Somebody standing out, okay? Small debt. Small debt. Fees. There's something about fees. Paying fees, paying dues. There's some mauve van. That's the fucking color of that van had that little girl in it. That little child. She couldn't even... She was walking, but she wasn't talking. Like, this little child. And I seen... there's two women that, like, they didn't know what the fuck to do with a little kid. It's just crazy. I don't know. Something going on right there. That... Right here, this little store, that little restaurant right up the street. Cause y'all, I'm not but like a few miles down the road from another state. Understand that. I'm telling you, Amy was involved for sure. For sure. She's I don't know, a boy girl? I don't know what the fuck. It's a she, but she looks like a boy. She looks like a young little kid boy, but she's like 50. And she dresses and looks just like a 12-year-old boy. Something about Avenue. Avenue. Sing. Small debut. Some kind of small debut. Small debut. Take. It says heaven. Take heaven. Small heaven. Twinge. Mean mama. Wanda. Dave. It says test us. Test us for what? Test DNA. It's testing DNA. I swear, y'all. Test all DNA. But him. What does that mean? Test all DNA but him. Beg me. View some kind of view. Viewed and saw best. It says tall. Something stalling. Stallings was my doctor when I was going to the when I would go to the doctor. This was his name. He died, but he told me some shit before he died. Neat. Defeat all. Defeat all. It says you're gonna win. Somebody's stalling. Stalling him. Stalling me. I'm sure there's more out here. I'm putting these up, moving them up right here for a second. Left when I get least them wishes. List them wishes. Lisa's out here. List them. There's a list. Feel mind. Feel mad. Sell beautiful. Sail beautiful. What? One you. Sail them beautiful. Sail them beautiful wishes. It says beautiful minds out here. Oh my God. Just mailing, walking, talking, sailing within. There's something about language. Something about language, life. Lift them. Lived with them. Lived with them. What? It says what? It says beat kids. What? It says Keith. It says Kevin. Files. Late. Bleed. West. Talk. Within. Head. Amazed at what something said. Somebody's amazed at what somebody said. Went with them. Walked in. Sat. Sat what? Small stand. Big stage. Giant. This is giant what? Something is still. 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 There's angel. Still angel. Takes it. Still. Somebody takes the wind. Alright, I'm going to put those right there for a second. Something about walks by the lake. Lake guess. Late guess. Take guess. Guess. Take life. It says take life. Take life. Dan. Hand. Take life's hand. Take life's hands. Gus. Bus. Sub. Van. Wants me. Devil wants me. It says alive. Devil wants you alive. Take. Flags. Take flags. Shame. Shana, something tilts, and it says milk. Milk. Okay, I gotta stop for a second. Something about live TV. Gave us, it says thief. Gave us the thief, faith, and gave us thief. It says law.
Hello, Moto.
Confirmation. Law and thief. Gave us law and thief. Save lives. Save human lives. The fan. I can't make it up. The fan. Fan. Task. Okay, it says fantastic without the C. It's got a K. Fantastic. There's he fantastic. Fantasies. His fantasies. Taste. This is kid. Kid taste. Kid state. Skid state. Fan state. Hell. Shell. Something state. What are you talking about? Florida state? What? Blank state. A shell. Somebody's in a blank state. They're a shell. It says, I knew, kid. So, we were kids. Somebody knew you when you was a kid. Y'all take what resonates. I gotta take a break on these. I'm gonna get some letters or read out a book or something. River of Golden Bones. What you want to say? What you want to say? Ink, wells. Knee swells. Something about somebody's knee swelling up. I don't know. There was a wreck. Somebody had a DUI. It looks like they had a wreck on a motorcycle. We got bells. Hands fell. Hands fell. Someone walks like new. Walks like new. It says alike. Walks like new. Something is alike. Same. It says same. Last night she went bed. Somebody went to bed. Last night she went bed. Last night we went to bed. It says Atlas. Something worldly. Alright, I gotta stop for a second on them. That's irritating. Wands. Titles. AKA titles. Sell. Win. Sell, win. Find. Bush. Flush. Flush it. Alright, get back there in a minute, maybe. I don't know. Page 221, y'all. It says, to do so, not everyone can scream their truth from the rooftops, and that's okay too. So let's see what that says. And when it's safe to do so, not everyone can scream their truth from the rooftops, and that's okay too. Take as it resonates. My eyes guttered. It says they didn't know how close they were. They didn't know how close they were. It says it was true. I couldn't go around shouting I was a princess, or even that I was a gold wolf. But there were other truths about myself too. I looked at Aura, O-R-A. I looked at Aura with their perfectly painted lips, neatly trimmed beards, and flowing velvet shifts. That's a beautiful dress, I murmured, instead of the truths in my head. We wove our way towards the fountain, and I admired their rope belt, gold tassels waving in the breeze. Aura smiled. You can borrow it sometime if you like. Oh, I don't know, I snorted, feeling strangely nervous bubbling up in me. I'm not very appealing in a dress. Appealing to who? Aura cocked her head, their hazel eyes cutting straight through my defenses. The first person you should be appealing to is yourself. You wear the things that make you happy. I shook my head. I don't know what that is. Aura took off their fur-lined hat and plopped it on my head. I smiled, smelling their citrusy floral scent in the fabric. Maybe it's time to try a few new hats and see which one fits. I had never really considered it. All of the Galen Din Mora knew me as someone other than the person I insisted I was in my own head. And it seemed they liked me without any other name or label. Just me. Titles. Aura and I joined the others at the table by the fountain, and I kept my jittery hands on my cloak pockets. It felt freeing and confusing all at once. If I gave myself permission to be anything, who would I want to be? No answers jumped immediately to mind, but I knew one thing for certain. Though I didn't know what it meant, I didn't want to wear dresses like Briar. I wanted to wear them like Aura. So somebody has found some type of inspiration, figuring out who they are. It says, went into lake. Man, somebody had a wreck. Somebody got hurt. I'm telling you. Why is it saying Wells? It says Kate out here too. Kate Wells. She's going to be the queen. We know that. She's the queen. She's going to be the queen. While Kate saw less defend Will. This is about Kate and William. Defend while Kate saw less. It says defend William. Defend William. Oh, fishing takes time. Fishing takes time. Beth is out here. Elizabeth is out here. Y'all take what resonates. Okay? Find Elizabeth, it says. Find Elizabeth. We got the sun. Sunbeams. Faith. We sunbeams. It says we sunbeams. Faith. Something is amazed. It says amazed. Somebody's amazed. Filled in the blank lines. Filled in the blank lines. That's what this says. Filled in the blank lines. Find what we seek. All of it's there. All of it. So somebody filled in the blank lines. It says, wait at Best Western. Everything's here but the R. There's a fiend. Somebody's an addict. A meth fiend. The thesis of death. 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 Healed. 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 It says held hands. Did y'all know the chakras in your hands? That holding hands, it builds trust subconsciously. Like when you hold hands with your kid, or like it says 14144, y'all. So y'all take that as it resonates. But holding hands is a sign of building trust, that you want to trust that person, or that it builds an energy of a connection between two people to hold hands. That may be even more intimate than kissing. Crazy. Dent my. Somebody hit their head. Hit head. There's something happened to somebody's fucking legs. Stand. It says we a team. We a team. We a team. Says something about magical. There's no K. I mean, there's no C. Musical. Amusing, it's saying. What's amusing? This shit ain't fucking amusing to me. Hit behind. Somebody got hit in the back. Hit behind. Tammy? Yeah. Skank Witch. We got Matthew. Somebody's in awe. Magical. There's no C. Why do I keep seeing that? Sign us. Something about a song. Behind. Mush. Something is fun. Is fun. It says kills me. What kills me? It says skills. Somebody's skills drive somebody crazy. Game skills. Game skills. Had game skills. Behave and make a stage. It says a handful of something. A handful of. It's something to do with your skills. skillful, best aim, best aim. Something about an alien and a human. Ladies have something size. Full size ladies. I'm done, man. Alright, y'all. Y'all take whatever the hell you want to out of that. 145.45 when I said that. So y'all take I.E. mistake. It says I.E. mistake. Halt. Halt. Bad mistake. Bad mistake. Wife. Something about marrying somebody. It was a bad mistake to marry this person. It says false. False idea. False ideas. Union. No, there's no O. False ideas. Bad mistake. I'm sure there's more out here, but I'm done. Alright, y'all take what resonates. What resonates with you, date. Take, denial. It says denial. Somebody's denying something. They're in denial. Teen, seeks teens. Someone seeks teens. It says 144. Set, let's. It says kin. Let's, kin. Seeks teens. Take it as it resonates. Golly. Oh, I pray for the sake of the children, Lord. Golly, please protect the children. Please. Yes, I know that even if one little hair is harmed on a child's head, that you will avenge them. Okay? Well, more than just the hairs being harmed. Please protect these children. In Jesus' name. Please protect these children. Amen. Please protect the children. Tammy, Tommy, Tom, Tammy, and Thomas. I feel negativity out of that. It says slow down. Inspire and be inspired. Boys. Blue. Spring. Brandon, Brandy, and Brady. So that person is getting crazy how they're all connected to each other. Obsessed. The karmic is obsessed, I'm telling you. Because somebody is gaining control over some kind of addiction. This karmic is like reaching now. Like really, really reaching. For some reason they thought they was going to make it. This says to ward off witchcraft. Eat these 7 foods. Do it with intention, y'all. Raw honey, olive oil, garlic, pomegranate, whole salt, purple grapes, and living waters that will ward off witchcraft through faith. Witchcraft being done on you. Apparently from Tommy, Tammy, Thomas, Brady, Brandy, or Brandon. One of those. Somebody's using witchcraft against, or maybe on both, or maybe on you and that person, okay? So take that as it resonates. Alright, what else collective need to hear? What's collective need to know? Let's see, y'all. If it resonates with you, stay golden and hit that like button. Hit that bell notification to get the new videos. To stay golden. Pony boy. Alright, let's see what the Bible got to say about it. What you got to say? We're going to the New Testament. Because where's that? Acts. Do you offer me slaughtered animals and sacrifices during 40 years in the wilderness, O house of Israel? You also took up the tabernacle of Moloch and the star of your god Ramphan, images which you made to worship, and I will carry you away beyond Babylon. God's true tabernacle. Our fathers had the tabernacle of witness in the wilderness, as he appointed, instructing Moses to make it according to the pattern that he had seen, which our fathers have received it in turn, also brought with Joshua into the land possessed by the Gentiles, whom God drove out before the face of our fathers until the days of David, who found favor before God and asked to find a dwelling for the God of Jacob. But Solomon built him a house. However, the Most High does not dwell in temples made with hands, as the prophets say. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house would you build for me, says the Lord, or what is the place of my rest? Has my hand not made all these things? So you're wasting your time building a house for God to dwell in, because the heavens are his house and the earth is his footstool. Okay, what do you think that you can make better than me? I'm the maker of all things. Okay, and also it's about idol worship. Don't be idol worshiping. Okay. Idol worship, y'all, that people don't even realize that they're doing it, okay? Like that worship of money, that you will go to great lengths to even against your own health and everything else just to get that money, Pay for shit you don't even need, that's probably not even good for you. So don't idol worship, and be mindful of what you, okay? Be mindful. That's worship. Okay? That's worship. You know, the funny thing, I mean, people are calling it a catch-22. I mean, straight up they are. The thing about going to work every day and that, that's a ritual. Every day. That's a ritual. Okay? I'm just saying, it's idol worship and a ritual. When you get up every day at a certain time and you do a certain thing every single day, and you go to a certain place and do the same thing every single day, that is a fucking ritual. Understand that. And the better you understand, the better off you're going to be. Okay? Just understand that that's a ritual. Oh, what am I doing? Apparently there's something in here they want to say. What? I feel like I already. Let's grab this cue and see what it says. Why did I grab that? No, that wasn't a coincidence. That's craziness. Let me look. Let me see what it's got to say. This is 2. So 2 and 9. Something being completed. That makes it 11. 2 big ones. 2 ones is going to make a bigger one, okay? I'm telling you. It says cup times plus Jew. Somebody's Jewish. I'm telling you, they're Jewish. VP. Somebody's very important. Cup. Public. Buck up. I know Buck had an accident in a fire. Web. Somebody watching on the web, y'all. Jeb is out there again, too. Pup. be pups. Somebody's young. Somebody's inexperienced. Beck, I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Oh, Saturday. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Alright, jump up. Jump. Nope. Buck up. Okay, I'll buck up. Bet I'll buck up. You don't gotta tell me twice. Anyhow, it says JK. That's what's left on the table. JK. Or KJ. Y'all take it how you want to. It's funny. Buck up. Retarded, y'all. Forgive me. Don't take it personally, y'all. One of our kind. It says, how his parents wouldn't approve. It says he acted as if being on a date with her made him somehow virtuous. Afterwards, she joked with a girlfriend that maybe sometimes it was better to keep your mind closed. She turned him down for a second date. It says she checks the time, 10:30 p.m. She takes King to see when he'll be home. Another hour, he texts back. Give you a back rub when you get here, she promises. She pulls the bonnet off and stands. Her neck and shoulders are tight with the kind of tension that will take days to dissipate. It's not easy to this excavating of long buried hurts. Something about it makes her feel insubstantial, like a specter haunting her own life. It says she imagines her data making it to Nina Marks for parsing and analyzing. She knows the other women is interested in the science. Which part of the brain is triggered by which type of memory. But there are so many other things to be learned. Did most participants have the same kinds of stories? Which were the most prevalent? At what age did they start experiencing At which age did they start experiencing micro and macroaggressions? It says how many had loved ones they lost to drugs, or poverty, or gang violence, or police violence, or poor health care, or poor education. Who had they lost and when? Over the next 4 hours, Jasmine records 4 more incidences, each of them making her feel more hollowed out and vulnerable than the last. She simultaneously feels the need to stop and the need to carry on. She rests her forehead on her desk and reminds herself that, no matter how painful this process is, it's for a good cause. Doing the work is never easy, but always worth it. A new energy washes over her. She picks her head back up, puts on the bonnet, flicks the record switch, and continues recording for the good of people everywhere. So something's being done for the highest good. So keep going. You're on the right path. And even sometimes if it feels unsteady, you're on the right path. God's going to keep you standing on that pedestal. Do you understand? He's not going to let you fall off of it. Okay? As long as you believe and have faith in him. Okay? The minute you doubt, that shit's going to fucking tilt right over. I'm telling you. So don't doubt God. Don't doubt this. Okay? Don't doubt that you're on the right path. Don't doubt it. You've always known, collective. You always knew that someday that this was all going to lead up to. You always knew it. Because you've always known that you were gifted. So don't be surprised. Don't act surprised. Don't act dumb about it. You already knew. It was all leading up to. All of my life I knew that I would be living in the times. I would be a grown person in the times of the end times. When going through tough times, it's important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. Still alive. It says, you've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. Amen. Amen. And they're not talking about material shit. Necessarily. They're not talking about material things. Be thankful, grateful. I am so grateful and I am so thankful that God made me aware all of my life. That's not to say that I haven't been deceived and stuff hasn't went on. That's not to say that I didn't know it was going to happen. Sometimes you do things just, I don't know, to learn through it. Because I've done things knowing that this person is screwing me over, knowing that they are. I've done it anyway. You understand? When I knew they was going to screw me over, I knew it. And I done it anyway because it was part of it. You understand? It was part of the process. It was part of it. It had to be done. It had to take place. I had to be gullible and naive to allow it to happen. I had to. And having the knowledge of it too. It's crazy because most people doubt that you have that gift. It's just crazy, okay? And I can't even explain the gift. I can't explain it. It's a hard thing to explain. I know things. I can't. People say, okay, why didn't you win the lottery and that and that and that? That's not how it works. It doesn't work like that. Okay? It just doesn't work like that. And most of the time, if you're trying to use it for some type of deceptive gain or some shit like that, it's not going to work for you neither. You understand? Because this is a gift. It's freely given. And trust in it. Like, I've been known on occasions to deliberately go against what I fucking knew. To deliver that. Deliberately said, no, I'm going to go against it and see what happens. I found out. I don't do that much. But I have been known to do it. So I know this ain't right. I know this ain't fucking right. I know it ain't right. I'm going to do it anyway. But I had to learn so I could grow. You understand? I had to. That's crazy too. Like, I've never like went out of my way and like try to intentionally like harm somebody or anything like that. I've never went out of my way to like any of that stuff. But in defense, if I gotta defend myself, motherfucker, if you attacked me, if you've attacked me, you expect me not to fucking nothing? Well, you're wrong. I'm going to. I'm human. I might be an earth angel, but I'm human. But I've never, like, said, oh, well, that person, I think I just want to fucking make their life miserable. I never in my life. Even against people that's hurt my whole life. I still don't. This shit that's coming out on these, about these crooked cops and shit like that, it's not personal. This is y'all's energy. You did it. Not me. I'm not the bad guy. I didn't do it. All I did was expose it. It's not personal. This is something that God wants exposed. He wants the truth about whatever this is. He wants it exposed. He wants it out. You understand? It's not personal. It's not personal at all. I mean, hell, the amount of shit that's been done to me over my fucking life, if I had a fucking vendetta against every fucking body, man, I would be fucking crazy for sure. For sure. I just let God handle it, y'all. I really do. Now, on occasion, I have, retaliated. But most of the time, I say, okay, that's what you did. You did it, didn't you? Okay, well, God will see you soon. I mean, be prepared, I guess. There you go. And people think that I won't do nothing, but don't come at me. Look, if it's in the right ear right now, I'm going to bust your fucking chop for you real quick. If I have time to think about it, then I'll probably just say fuck it. Like, it really don't make no difference. But if you in my face and you fucking start something with me in my face, I'm going to bust your fucking chop. Well, first I'm going to fucking use my intelligence against you, and you're going to feel like that fucking big. If you physically touch me, you're going to be on the floor. You're going to be laying on the floor, without a doubt. I don't care who you are. You physically touch me or come at me, guaranteed that my angels will stand behind my fucking golden fist and bust your fucking nose for you. And it's going to be more powerful than you ever fucking thought, because they underestimate it. I'm telling you. Yeah, I take care of my body. Yeah, I'm strong. But my angels are strong. Just saying. I don't recommend you come and try to get physical with me in any kind of way. Ask the people from the past. I don't take first swings, none of that shit. I use my intelligence. You fucking touch me though, my intelligence feels get real smart on your fucking ass. I don't never remember ever taking the first swing on anybody, not even my like sibling, nobody. But I'm take the last one. That's guaranteed. I can guarantee that, even sign it, that it's a guarantee that I'm going to take the last motherfucking one. Even if it's only one. I'm going to take the last one. I've had these stupid motherfuckers come up swinging like this at me, that far away from me. I'm like, you done lost your motherfucking mind. That ain't how you do it, baby. This is how. Pow! You don't swing at somebody. Motherfucker, you put the X and you fucking hit that X, okay? I don't even know why we're talking about this. All I can tell you is anybody who's ever physically fought me regrets it, man or woman. They regret it. I'm telling you. And they carrying a scar too. Not me. All the scars on my body came from me. All the scars on my body came from me. Ain't nobody put no scar on my ass. I'll tell you now. Everything that happened came from my doings. But they walking around with fucking their badges of honor where they got their ass whooped. Forever. It's ever and ever. Y'all watch. I watched Enchanted yesterday. I like that movie. I just like it, okay? Because it's got that silliness to it. But she said, forever and ever? Because, they were getting divorced. That black couple was getting divorced. And she was like, so he's not going to get to see her forever and ever? Y'all don't know. I just feel like chatting right now, I suppose. That's a good reading, though. Let's just hope the man get, that he grows a pair or something. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I can understand the dilemma. All you've ever known. Hard to walk away from that, but also knowing that they're not good. It's not what you've always known. That's not a good. Just because it's what you've always known doesn't make it right. This person is realizing that. Man, these fucking cigarettes keep falling. But they're realizing it. Okay. They never really had much of a reason to want to be out of it. Like, never really had, they questioned it a lot, but they never really had much of a reason. They didn't know what love was. I'm telling you, they didn't receive it from their parents. Not like you think, okay? They were conditioned. It was like they were born to be conditioned or something. But they knew that they were different, okay? Y'all take that as it resonates. I'm fixing to go. I got to pee again. I got to wash my dishes, and baby will be here in a little while. 12:12 on the clock. All right, y'all stay golden. I love y'all. I hope everybody got something out of this reading. It's for entertainment purposes only. If y'all like my storytelling, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Helps the algorithms, and it helps other people get these messages as well. I appreciate it. My own self. If you like to donate to me in my channel, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. I would really appreciate that. When you go to a store and you get items and you get things that you want, you pay for them, right? Well, that would be kind of you to give me some type of offering for my work that I have given you the product. Thank you. Stay golden. I love you. See you on the flip side.